Welcome to Smart with Points, the podcast that helps you maximize your miles and points for incredible travel experiences. I'm Jack, and today we're diving into some genuinely exciting news from the world of airline alliances. After what feels like an eternity of waiting, Oman Air is finally joining the oneworld alliance on Monday, June the 30th, 2025. Now I know what you're thinking. Wasn't this supposed to happen ages ago? Well, yes. It was first announced back in 2022, so we've all been playing the world's longest waiting game. But the good news is, it's actually happening, and for us UK points collectors, this could be a real game changer. Let's start with what Oman Air actually brings to the table. Now, compared to the Middle Eastern giants we're used to dealing with, Oman Air is decidedly more boutique. We're talking about a fleet of roughly 30 aircraft, including Boeing 737s, and Boeing 787s. But here's the thing, size isn't everything in this game. This Muscat-based carrier absolutely punches above its weight when it comes to product quality. What's got me particularly excited is Oman Air's incredible business class product with Apex suites. These are genuinely among the best business class seats you can find anywhere. For UK travellers looking to reach destinations in the Indian Ocean or Southeast Asia, this could open up some seriously compelling redemption opportunities using your Avios points. Now here's where it gets really interesting, the relationship between Qatar Airways and Oman Air. These two aren't viewing each other as competitors, they're positioning themselves as partners. Qatar Airways is even currently leasing planes from Oman Air, which tells you everything you need to know about how closely they're working together. This cooperative approach is fascinating, especially considering they're both Gulf carriers operating in a region where competition can be absolutely fierce. From a UK perspective, this partnership could be brilliant news. Qatar Airways has been steadily building its position as the go-to one-world carrier for reaching Asia and beyond from the UK, and having Oman Air as a complementary partner, rather than a competitor, should strengthen both airlines' offerings. So what does this actually mean for your points strategy? Well, for UK Avios collectors, Oman Air's oneworld entry creates some genuinely interesting possibilities. First up, we've got new redemption routes. Oman Air flies as far west as the UK and as far east as the Philippines, potentially opening up new sweet spots in the Avios award chart. Muscat could become a strategic stopover point for onward travel to destinations. Qatar Airways doesn't serve directly. Then there's elite recognition. oneworld offers the strongest elite recognition of any major alliance, which means your British Airways Gold status will be recognised on Oman Air flights. Given the airline's premium cabin quality, this could be particularly valuable. I've got to say, having achieved British Airways Gold status myself, I'm genuinely excited about this development. The prospect of using that status on Oman Air's excellent Apex Suites business class is particularly appealing. There are also new earning opportunities. Once fully integrated, you'll be able to earn Avios on Oman Air flights, though the earning rates remain to be confirmed at this stage. What's encouraging is that Alaska Mileage Plan and Qantas Frequent Flyer already allow you to redeem miles on Oman Air ahead of the airline joining the alliance. This suggests the technical integration is well advanced, which bodes well for a smooth launch. Looking at the bigger picture, it's actually quite surprising that oneworld is the alliance Oman Air is joining, as Star Alliance doesn't have any airlines immediately from that region. However, the Qatar Airways connection makes perfect sense from a strategic standpoint. For oneworld as a whole, this addition strengthens the alliance's position in a strategically important region. While Oman Air might be smaller than its Gulf neighbours, it fills geographical gaps and provides redundancy in a region where political tensions can occasionally impact route planning. The integration process has been lengthy, around 3 years from announcement to implementation, but that thoroughness should hopefully translate into a smooth member experience from day one. For UK travellers, I'd recommend keeping an eye on how the Avios award chart treats Oman Air routes once the integration is complete. The airline's network could provide some interesting alternatives to the usual Qatar Airways routing for certain destinations. The oneworld alliance continues to evolve, and Oman Air's addition represents another step forward in making the alliance more comprehensive for UK-based frequent flyers. While we wait for the final integration details, it's worth noting that this boutique carrier could become a genuine gem in the oneworld crown. That's all for today's episode of Smart with Points. Thanks for listening, and if you found this useful, please do subscribe to the podcast on all major platforms or visit our website at smartwithpoints.co.uk. We've got loads more content coming your way to help you make the most of your miles and points. Looking for the best award flights? Use awardtravelfinder.com to search availability across Qatar Airways, British Airways, Cathay Pacific, and more. Try it for free with our link in the show notes.